Meghan Markle could get actually cancelled by WME. So this is something breaking, something new. You have not heard about this news, so I'm going to be sharing that news today with you. Meghan Markle, we know that she is now desperate, but this is coming at a time when she's also failing to make WME a success story. Because we know that these talent agencies, they work on conditions. Means they will work for you, but if it doesn't pan out and that the company's reputation is at stake, then what they do is that they cut ties. So they are now willing to do that with Meghan Markle because according to this report, the last almost now 9 months since Meghan signed up with the WME, this company saw no growth, no progress. And now there is a agent, her name is Jill Smoller, Smoller. Don't think Smaller. This is a different name, different spelling. So this agent is saying, and she works for, look at the fly on the camera. She is saying that, look, we need to stop Meghan Markle using this agency anymore because this is harming the reputation of other personalities, other celebrities, other A-listers, especially Serena Williams. Why Serena Williams is because Jill Smoller, she works for Serena Williams. And so now she is saying we need to stop Meghan Markle from taking part or having herself associated with this agency whatsoever. So this is what we will be talking more in details, but let me share with you something else. Let's talk about this one first, and then we will talk about the WME, the disaster that Meghan is going to be facing and what is exactly happening, because you do not want to miss out on all of these details, guys, and you are going to be hearing all of these details only from me. You will not find this on any other YouTube channel. So having said that, just to remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed, and I always tell you guys, if you don't subscribe, I might actually come to your house and ask you some food. Who knows? And then you'll be like, oh, this guy is an uninvited guest. Why he's here? Why he's showing up? But subscribe. If you subscribe, that will not happen. I can promise you. Just kidding. Okay. Harry and Meghan on mega secret vacay with their last royal friends. If you remember, when they left Dusseldorf, Germany, there was no more news. There was no more news. The reason for that was because Meghan, she said to her PR and Harry that you guys do not reveal anything about us where we are going after Germany. So this report came, and I find this to be very, very shocking. Well, not shocking, but surprising a little bit, because these duplicitous duos, they met Eugenie in Portugal. They flew from Germany to Portugal to meet Eugenie and her husband. Now, can you imagine these duplicitous duos were there in, both of them were in UK. Meghan for a few minutes, or I think half an hour, something like that. And Harry was in UK himself. Did not pay any respect, any tribute to the monarchy, to the Queen, late Queen, during her death anniversary. Rather, they just skipped the whole thing. And we have seen how Harry was showing respect to the Queen. Well, you have seen the photo where he was not even wearing anything, like not anything, but his clothing was so bad. His shirt was loose, and I mean it came across as somebody who was actually disrespecting the Queen instead of respecting her memory and her legacy. So this is what is coming in the news. Royalist is the daily based newsletter for all things royal family. So they wrote this: Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made a secret quote-unquote romantic escape to visit Harry's cousin Princess Eugenie in Portugal earlier this month, according to reports. So this is coming now because somebody actually leaked this news. They were in Portugal meeting with Eugenie. The couple made the trip after Invictus games in Dusseldorf wrapped up and before returning to their home in California. While this is not new, they always meet in secrecy. We have seen Eugenie meeting with Meghan and Harry in California, going for some, dinner, lunch, or dinner date, lunch date, whatever. And what they do is, Eugenie, according to many reports, she actually shares all kind of secret news with Meghan and Harry about the Buckingham Palace, from the palace. Now let's take a look at this other news because things get even more interesting. This one. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry sent school supplies to Nigeria after supporting the nation at Invictus Games. Well, they faced a lot of backlash during the Invictus game when they were talking about, Meghan was talking about, I'm 43% Nigerian, this and that, and nobody clapped, nobody bothered. So Harry was so hugely embarrassed, and I actually made a video, and that video got 100,000 views. Thank you for watching. It is important because people need to know what is happening. So in that video, it showed when Harry mentioned Meghan Markle being Nigerian and this and that, nobody clapped. Nobody applauded her. None of them actually even moved. So they realized that, you know what, lip service is not cutting it, so we need to do something. This is what I understand, and that's how they came up with this idea. Why not send some school, pencil and pen and book, and then make it a headline. Like their PR team is so desperate for some good PR. They are publishing this kind of articles, they're spreading this kind of news in order to pull at the heartstrings of people, saying that, yeah, look, these people are philanthropic, they are giving money, they are giving supplies. But we know these are all PR. The main reason why she did this is because she wants a good PR. On Tuesday, the Duke and Duchess of Surrogate's Actual Foundation announced. Why you announce? Like, just give it. I mean, you're not giving them thousands or millions of dollars, maybe a few $100. Why you make an announcement for that? The donation of school supplies and menstrual products to young women in Nigeria in partnership with the Gienco Foundation. I don't know why Meghan chose that menstrual product. I don't know. Does Nigerian women don't have it? I don't know. It's so strange. I mean, oh man, she is trying to stand out, because this kind of product, when you donate, it bound to catch people's attention. Like, oh, she's supplying this. Oh, how smart she is, how clever she is. She thought about this, and that's how you have it, right? And we see that this is something Meghan is doing all the time. So now this time, obviously, she came up with this very, very smart, clever idea of supplying menstrual product. It's funny. As students around the world return to school this month, the Actual Foundation supported girls' education and health by sending school supplies and menstrual products to young scholars in Nigeria with the Gienco Foundation. So obviously, when you are sending money only for selected group of students, in this case, the scholars, you are actually sending them few $100. It's not even that much, I can promise you, I can guarantee you. But it made the headlines, and that's exactly what they wanted, to be shown on the media, to be shown to the rest of the world. Now let's talk about this one. No more friends, Meghan cries her eyes out as WME dissolves the Duchess deal by spring. So by spring, so it's gonna looks like this whole deal will be off very soon. Currently, a famous add-on is causing a headache. The headache for a top company when it fails to promote this person. They try to bring her to famous events, all right? And we have seen that. I mean, they're talking about Meghan Markle when they said they tried to bring her. Who is this her? It's Meghan Markle. We have seen them bringing her to famous events, for example, Beyonce concert. Before that, there were some sports events, and then we have seen Meghan coming back to Beyonce concert the next night without Harry, obviously. So all of these things were done by WME to hook Meghan up with somebody from the Hollywood in order to, make some progress with her career, but nothing is panning out for her whatsoever. To famous events with many A-listers using the relationship, but the benefit this celebrity, means Meghan Markle, I mean, she should not be called celebrity, brought to this group was 0 and 9 months. This is the biggest failure this company has encountered since its establishment. So WME never had this kind of failure, never had this kind of loss until they signed Meghan up to work for her as a talent agency. This is a disaster. The company mentioned as WME and the celebrity is Meghan Markle. If nothing progresses, Jill Smaller, so again Smaller, will have a meeting with the board of directors in spring, which is also their final limit, and Meghan Markle will be completely removed from the company. Sports agent and former professional tennis player Jill Smaller is considered a pioneer for women in the industry. She's best known as the longtime agent of tennis star Serena Williams. Smaller joined William Morris Endeavor Entertainment (WME) in April 2001. So this a long time. She looks like she's associated with them as head of sports entertainment division. So obviously she is now very, very unhappy, Jill Smaller, that Meghan Markle is not bringing anything on the table for the company, and she is feeling embarrassed that we still have Meghan Markle on board doing all this stupid stuff that she loves to do, and nobody really cares. Guys, things are not panning out for Meghan Markle without a shadow of a doubt, and so she's becoming ever more desperate. I have some comments here, Tanya. Hi, Tanya. Thank you, Tanya. Karina, Cat Live, Tanya, Evelyn, Linda, Evelyn. Thank you again, guys, for joining this live session. Leave a comment if you have any, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.